do we do when we've got this middle being shared? What's the first thing we gotta do? Okay, split them into two parts. So let's go ahead and do that. So D minus 3 less than 6D plus 12 and 6D plus 12 less than 2D plus 32. Okay, so you got two inequalities and they're bigger ones. Okay? Alright, so now let's go ahead and we're going to walk through how to solve the first one. Evan, start us off. How are we going to start the first inequality here? What do you want to do?
I mean 3.
Okay, add 3. So we have D less than 6D plus 15, right? Okay, we're just solving this guy right now. Okay, now based on that, Malcolm, what are we going to have to do next?
Or subtract the D.
Okay, good. Subtract the 6D over, right? So if we subtract 6D over, so we have negative 5D less than 15. Okay, Chloe, what would our next step here be?
Divide by 5.
Not 5.
Negative 5.
Negative 5. Chloe, anything special happen when we divide by negative?
You divide it first, flip the sign.
Very good. Don't forget to flip that side. We divided by that negative. Okay? Alright, so now let's go to the next one. Emmanuel, what do you want to do here on the second one?
Minus 12.
Okay, we can do that. So we're subtracting the 12 off. So I have 6D less than 2D plus 20. Alright, Quentin, what are we going to do next?
Subtract 2D,
Good. And what do you get when we do that?
4D.
Good. So I have 4D less than 20. Last step, Ellie?
Subtract, divide the 4.
Good. So D is less than 5. Okay. So now, I'm going to graph. Okay, so start with this first guy right here. So open circle, right? Heading out this way. And then at the 5, we got an open circle heading this way. So where, Caitlin, is that overlapping at? Well, not everywhere. Be careful with that statement.
Negative 3 is 5.
Good. Negative 3 to 5. Okay. If you say everywhere, that means all numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. I know, Miss Field being picky. All right, Tatiana, how are we going to write our final answer here? What's our first number? Negative 3. What goes in the middle? What letter? D. What's your other number? Your second number? Okay. What symbols always go in the middle? Very good. And Tatiana, are any of those filled in for an equal sign? No. Nope. So there's our answer. Nice job. Okay. All right, guys, flip over. We got one more on the back to do. I know today's tough. You guys are doing a good job. This is a long day today. It's been a while since we've had a day like this. I know. Okay, last problem. Define a variable, write an inequality, solve, and graph. Okay? So, first thing we're going to do is define a variable. 8 less than a number. I'm going to stop there. How do we find variables in a problem like that? N equals a number. Okay, so let's start with that. So N equals a number. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the first section here. 8 less than a number. Okay, keep in mind, less than in this case is not the inequality symbol. Okay, the is no more than, that is tells us this is where the inequality goes. We've talked about that. Okay, so now how do you write 8 less than a number? Let's see who's going to mess it all up. 8 less than a number. Emmanuel?
8 less than.
Emmanuel, I just said there's not an is there. No is. So this is not the inequality symbol.
8.
So what does less than mean if we're not talking about inequalities?
I don't know.
Quentin?
Oh, subtraction.
Okay, subtraction. Okay, but I don't like the 8 minus. Right off the bat, you were wrong.
8 minus.
Diana, what you got?
A minus 8.
Good, okay.
Wait, N.
N minus 8. Okay, so let's, reminder, we talked about this in chapter 1 and chapter 2. Less than is that pesky word that tells us we have to flip-flop this, right? So 8 less than means you're subtracting 8 off the total. Okay? Okay, is no more than. What symbol is that? Anybody know that? Less than or equal to. Okay, is no more than is less than or equal to 14. Okay? Now, we hit this word and. You are going to write the word and. When you hear and or, you write it down. Okay. Now, if I look at this, it says no less than 5. So what they have done is they gave you the second ending, so to speak. Okay? So you are going to repeat the front part. They have given you the 2 endings, and you're going to have to know that you repeat the first section on these. Okay? So it's a little trickier than some of the other problems we've done. Okay? So now, if I got is no less than, so again, repeat n minus 8. Okay, we repeat. So I highlighted it. You might want to write it off the side. Repeat. Okay? N minus 8 is no less than 5. No less than. What symbol is that? Good. Greater than or equal to 5. Okay? Okay, how would you solve then? Let's go ahead and start solving this now. Kevin, start us off.
You add 8.
Good, so we get 22. All right, we'll add 8 on the other one. What do we get on that other one when we add 8? Anybody?
22.
Not 22.
Oh,
12.
12.
There, not 12.
I thought it was the same
Not
thing
12.
on both sides.
It's not 12.
It's not 12.
13.
13, there we go. 5 plus 8 is 13. Okay, now number line. It said graph. I didn't give you one here. You're just going to have to write it out. Okay. So again, we have closed, heading this way. Closed, heading that way. So does that look like a nice good and statement for us? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So on my final graph, I have closed, closed, and everything in between there. All right, who is good enough to write the final answer here? What's this final answer going to look like? Okay, James, you're up.
13 less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 20.
Very good. Remember, your final answer comes off that grid. Okay, final answer right off the grid. Small number, big number, lessons, variable in the middle. Okay? All right, that's our notes for today, guys. You did a great job.